Hey, everybody. Got my friends on here today, and I am from home because in Wilmington, North Carolina, when there's a threat of snow, everything shuts down, and we got 4 inches. Only about 4 inches, which is huge for us. So, anyway, I'm at home, but I have my friends. I've got Erika here and Patricia from New Orleans, and Erika from Chicago.
Chicago, yes.
Wow,
I should have added that, right?
now, what is I don't even want to ask, but what's the weather like in Chicago right now?
Well, it's not that bad. I think it was like 40s. It's cold and gloomy and gray, but it's typical. We're used to it. We're ready for sun, but it's not here yet.
Yes. And then what about you, Patricia? What's New Orleans like?
It's sunny, but it's about 32, lows in the 20s in the evening, and we're starting to hit Mardi Gras, so we're hoping it starts heating up quickly. We don't want to be caught in that weather.
I bet so. I bet so. Goodness gracious. Okay, so Erica, you were just saying how you got back from an international conference in Spain.
Spain,
That's
yes.
amazing. Would love to know what an international conference looks like.
So I went with NAREP, the National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals. I sit on their national board of directors, and we've been talking a little bit for a couple of years about going global. We have our national conference. We have two big national conferences. One in DC, was our very similar to NAR's, our mid-year conference, and then we have our big one. This year's going to be in Vegas in September. And then this year, after some thought and consideration, we decided to do a global conference. And so our first year, and we went to Spain, and
Nice.
it was a great opportunity for many of us that do global, do international real estate, to continue to create relationships, build new relationships, meet people in Spain and how they do real estate, which is so interesting anytime you talk to anyone that does international work, because we are so very lucky here in the US that we have organized real estate.
Mhm.
I tell people here in the US when they complain about our dues or when they complain about, whatever it is, I'm like, you should be so grateful that we have
Mhm.
organized real estate in the US and that you can actually, get paid and have an MLS system and have rules and regulations and contracts and so much more. So it was a 4-day conference, and we got to create some really good relationships and meet some really great developers and realtors. And so we're excited to continue to grow our bandwidth and help people when they want to move here in Chicago and in North Carolina and New Orleans, or also in Spain.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So will y'all be doing anything at R4 for the global region?
Yes, I
Well,
always go to the global area because it's always a great way to connect with some global realtors, get some goodies. I pass out my own goodies of Chicago
mhm.
as well. And I have a couple of people that I referred out. I have a couple of referrals out, mostly in Mexico. That's where I do mostly of my work. And so I'll get to connect to some of my friends that I've built relationships over the years as well.
Nice. So,
Yeah.
Patricia, what do you plan on getting out of R4?
One of the things that I get out of R4 are the connections, right? It's not just about establishing a connection with our clients, it's about connecting with other agents around the world. So speaking of R4, I'm hosting Latino get together at the lounge. Is at the Signature Tower Tuesday evening at around I think 6. So that'll be great. I wish y'all could come. I would love to have y'all there. But it's networking. It's meeting other agents from other countries. I've met agents from, oh my gosh, like she said, Spain, Ireland, which is one of my favorite places, Italy. And I've connected with agents that I referred clients to in Puerto Rico and Mexico. Honduras is another place. A lot of people are looking into moving to.
Mhm.
Um, but that's what I get out of R4 is meeting people from around the world. It's such a great company, and knowing that we're worldwide, we can assist our clients anywhere in the world. And I like to meet people one on one. That way, I know my clients are in good hands that I refer to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Send us your info, Patricia, for your meetup. I have a meetup on Tuesday at 2, I think, as well. So I'll send you mine. You can send us yours as well, so we can
Absolutely,
meet
I
up.
will.
We get together in person. Absolutely.
Yes.
I definitely think the connections are super strong. And honestly, I mean, I am one of the panelists speaking this year. So y'all come Wednesday between 11 and 12 talking about teams. Would love
Love it.
to come. I'm
Yes.
sure that I bring something of value whenever I'm doing something like that. But I actually don't get a lot from that aspect of R4. I get most of like my real good masterminding where I actually learn a lot. Usually at coffee, breakfast, drink. Like, it's usually when I meet somebody out and I sit down and have time to really connect with them one on one. That I'm like, that's amazing! Like, holy cow! I can't believe I learned that piece of marketing, or I learned whatever that idea to. Usually it's like a little nugget that is. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing about R4. The classes are great, but to me, it's the networking. I mean, every chance I get to go out and network and meet agents, I jump
Yeah,
at it. Yeah, because you never know when you're going to meet that agent at that city.
You're exactly right. And then what do you guys doing to prepare for R4?
Well, download the app. I always tell my agents, download the app, look at the agenda, mark the classes you want to go to. Sometimes what we do, we take a few agents from our offices and we'll tag team on some of the classes because sometimes, they have 2 great classes at the same time and you can't take both of the sessions. And so one of us will go to one and then the other agent will go to another one or vice versa. And then we'll share notes at the end of the day or the next day for coffee or something like that. So trying to take advantage of, the time that we're there because we want to be in the classes. I know that after you've been in real estate for a long time, it seems like I know this, I've been there, I've done that, but there's always one little aha moment in every class, right? So I tell people, make an effort to make the classes. And then, as Patricia mentioned, is making those connections, right? Sometimes those one-on-one, even if it's a 10-minute meetup, or if someone invited me to a lunch many years ago, and that's where kind of this started, making real connections with people and then sending out referrals, because at the end of the day you start building your network of trusted people so that your clients are going to be in good hands when you refer them out to a Remax agent. And so making sure that you have that app, and then bring a lot of business cards because you're going to need them for sure.
Yeah. So what are you doing, Patricia, to get ready for it?
Well, not just the business card, but if they can download that Bling app. I mean, I know a lot of agents use it now instead of having, giving out a card. Another thing I would recommend would be download an app that will help you take notes or record some of these sessions, because I promise you, by the time you get back to, back home, you're looking at your notes and you're like, because you're writing so fast, right? One of the, I think it's called B. Yeah, I think it's called B. It comes with if you have an iPhone, you can download the app, and if you have a smartwatch, an iWatch, you can click it and it'll record it, and then it'll translate everything. It'll just give you all the notes.
I don't know if anybody's used this Claude, Plaud. Somebody told me about this about 6 months ago. This has been a game changer.
What is it?
So it connects to the back of your phone. It looks like a credit card. It's thin. You take it out, you charge it. There's like a toggle button, but you record conversations. So you can record a team. Like I have a real estate team of 10 agents. I can record a team meeting. I can record a conversation. But at the end of it, it'll transcribe it like Patricia was just saying, but it'll even transcribe it exactly like you want. So I do all my doctor's appointments. I mean, I record every single conversation, and then it transcribes it. But so, for instance, I'll take it to a listing. I'll record a listing conversation, right? At the end of it, I'll say, hey, at the end of the transcription, I'll tell it to make bullet pointed notes for me and formulate an email for me to send my seller. So I'm at a listing appointment. I do everything, pros, cons, what needs to be done to the house, everything. I record it all before I leave. hey, seller, what's your email address? Let me send you a recording of our conversation.
I love
Yeah.
it.
And
I
it
use
can do us.
I use Keep Notes. I'm basic. Keep Notes. I'm an Android user, so for my Android people out there, Keep Notes is great as well.
Just I find it's anybody.
You need
I
to
love
put
it.
that in the chat so people can, look it up.
I learned about it at Elite last year, and that was my one takeaway, and it has been a game changer. I will
Yes.
say it.
Yeah.
You're exactly
Also,
right.
comfortable shoes, because
Yes.
Amen.
being back at the MGM Grand, you're going to walk a lot.
That
Miles a day.
Yes. So leave your high heels. Trust me, I love my high heels and things, but
other
leave them
things
at home.
say you have to have eye drops and chapstick and
Yes.
lotion.
Yes.
You are in the desert. And for me, that's coming over here in like Patricia coming over. I'm coming over from the East Coast. I mean, humidity is like 90% every day, all day.
Mhm.
There, it's so dry that I will quickly dry out. But lotion, chapstick, eye drops. Smoking in a casino is real. Everybody does it. My eyes are so inflamed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And a bottle of water. Stay hydrated because, as you
Right.
mentioned, being the desert, we're not used to it. And so by day 2, you may have an extra cocktail and then you're like, I need water. So please drink
Right.
enough water.
Yeah.
Amazon, I'm from a small town of only about 150,000 people. So small town. But Amazon delivers in 2 hours. So they will deliver, like I usually deliver water and snacks and have all the stuff delivered to my room when I'm still at the airport. It's amazing.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and if you're not at the Signature Towers and you're staying at the MGM Grand, if you like your coffee, bring your coffee pot. Bring your
Yes.
filters, bring your
I just
coffee.
heard of that someone
Yeah.
brings a little Keurig with them.
Yeah, we bring our coffee pot. We bring, because we like this chicory coffee. So we haul our coffee with us and our coffee pot, and because
And
those lines of Starbucks are ridiculous.
Give us your room number, Patricia. We'll stop by for fresh coffee.
I'll be there. Make a
I'll bring
Right.
some cakes as well.
Right.
good. That can be your good like giveaway. Come up, if you meet me, you get free coffee in my room.
Right.
I'm not sure my husband will be too thrilled about that, but we'll see.
Only people in 2s or 4s or whatever makes you feel comfortable.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be hilarious. Yeah.
But I
That's
really
awesome.
as much in the giveaways as it is in making those connections. Those connections are so important. And it's not about giving out 500 business cards. To me, I am about collecting 10 business cards or blank out. I love the blank out from people that I really have good conversation with, right? Once I'm going to sit down with you, I'm going to know about your kids, about your love life, about your work life, I want to know every single thing about you. And once I learn every single thing about you, you are the person that I'm adding to my list.
Right.
Because it's hard when you try to go and meet 100 people. Because
Yes.
my brain doesn't, it's just my ADHD brain won't allow me to remember that many people. But if I could break it down, if I could have several small dinners or small lunch or some coffees or wine or whatever, and just have a small group, that's my best. I love that.
Yeah.
Make it meaningful, make it count.
Yes.
Again, it's like the notes. When you get home, you have so many business cards that you're like, okay, where did I meet this person? If it's 10 people, 15 people, great. You made 10 or 15 connections you didn't have before, and you know more about them. That's about, like that trip that I told you we were talking about earlier, that these female agents, about 50 of us went to Cancun, and we made some great connections, and it's that one-on-one, I think.
Love it.
I,
The one thing that I always do as well, I learned years ago, is I save people on my phone and then I forget, right? I'm like we were just talking about, I just did a referral to Scottsdale and I couldn't think of the name. It was Peggy, and we all love Peggy and we know her. Now I save people from the town and the town or the state they're from. And so I had someone that I had to refer to Austin, Texas earlier today. And I looked at Texas, all my Texan people showed up from different places. Then I was able to make that connection. And so remembering that a lot of the times when you're talking to people one on one, oh yeah, you're from Colorado, you're from wherever, you're going to forget maybe 6 months from now or a year from now. So when you save their number, make sure you're saving the city and their state, because that's how I've really grown some of my referral business.
So
Mhm.
do that on your phone in your contacts. Put in Jennifer Bullock, Wilmington, North Carolina, Remax executive, right? You get to share that. And then I would also say that what I have a hard time with, and all the young people do this to me, and I have young girls that are agents on my team, also my children, but they're two of my teammates. But when they take the phones and they connect them, if you have an iPhone, it automatically changes. That doesn't tell me shit. I have
Right.
5 people in my phone. You
Yeah.
think I'm
Right.
going to find Patricia from New Orleans? No. So that's why I like the Blink app, is
Mhm.
because it will put everybody I met, and I go to 8 conferences a year, and it puts everybody, it organizes them by where I met them. So
Mhm.
everybody are for everybody, so I love that app for that reason. But I'll have the young people that try to grab my phone. I'm like, don't do it that way. Please tell me where to find you. You will be lost in my iPhone craziness.
Right.
Listen, at my age, I have no clue how to do it. I mean, you should have seen me earlier trying to connect on here. Um,
Yeah.
Technology is not my friend.
Well, it will, especially now. Holy cow, it's going crazy.
You made it work. You made it work somehow.
I know. I know.
What do y'all do? So we talked about getting ready for R4, and we talked about kind of what to do at R4. Now, what do you do after R4?
I like to do handwritten cards after of the people that I meet. It gets you into the mindset, right? I follow a little bit of the Buffini. I don't do everything the way he says, but I follow some of that stuff. And so I'm used to writing note cards. And so I try to put something in the mail, not only to remind myself of that person, but then that person hopefully will remember me as well in the future. And then start building a relationship. I've gone to other cities, and then I've met up with realtors that I've met at R4, or they've come to Chicago and we've had lunch or dinner together as well. And so, as you mentioned earlier, both of you, is trying to really build a genuine connection and relationship with people across the country. So that's the one thing that I do, and then just keep in touch with people, like them on Facebook or friend them on Facebook too, and support each other that way as well.
What about
Right. Yeah, I do the same thing. I'll send out note cards, or even, I'm not a big fan of video, but taking a short video and emailing it to them saying, hey, it was great to meet you. Here's my contact information. That way they remember you. They remember speaking with you. It's not just a card, right? So that's what I like to do with some of the agents I've met.
I'll do a video text message, like 15 seconds or less, just saying, hey, Patricia, it was great meeting you at R4. But also, I like to do, like, usually about 1 to 2 months after, I'll formulate a group of people I've never met, usually
Mhm.
10 to 15 agents. And I'm like, hey, let's get together in 4 weeks or 6 weeks. Let's talk about what we learned and how we're implementing it. And that's been really good too, because it takes it a little bit further. So I'll come back, I'll write the handwritten note, and I'll text them and say, hey, do you want to be a member of this group? We're going to meet once or twice.
Mhm.
But it's really good. And then what their takeaways and my takeaways are usually totally different. And it's good educationally and making that connection
Right.
and offering something of value.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, filling their cup, or just, being able to offer some guidance. We all have, we've all had hiccups in transactions, even though I know that both of you have been doing this for a long time, but every transaction sometimes feels brand new. And
And
so just being that support system if needed as well.
Yeah.
That's what Remax agents do.
Hmm. Yeah. You're always finding out something new. There's always something new that you will find out in real estate.
Yes.
Just something that hit you out of nowhere, and you're like, oh, okay, never thought about that.
I had an attorney told me a couple of years ago, the scariest agents are the ones that have sold 6 to 10 homes. And they're the scariest ones, he said, because after 6 to 10 homes of sales, they're the ones that feel like, I know it all.
Hmm.
I got this. And they're too young to realize they don't know anything, right? I've been in this business 19 years, 1,400 closings at this point. Believe me, I'm still like, holy shit. How did this just happen? And I didn't even know that this could happen, right? Because you're always learning, you're always growing.
Yeah.
But I thought that was an interesting perspective. The ones with 6 to 10 closings are the ones still young and naive, and they feel like they know it all. But they're at the point that they're getting ready to get in trouble because they feel like they know it all.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
And now with our with AI, you know, it makes it so much easier, right? So to me, that's one of the classes I took last year, and it was amazing. I wish it would have been longer.
At R4?
Yeah, it was a great class.
A lot. At this point, I've spent a lot of money learning about AI, and I implement tons of AI, and it's really transformed my business. But it can also be hurtful when I've got a brand new buyer yesterday, not yesterday, we have to say Thursday, that first time she's bought a house. And she was like, let me ask chat. And 100% of the answers were wrong. And I was like, hey, I'm here. Don't ask chat. You need to ask each person because every state is different.
Right.
Exactly.
Yes. Every state, and even sometimes small towns within a certain state is different. Right. They have different requirements or, different rules. And so we can't be experts, but that's the beauty, that you don't have to be an expert to still help a client across the country, across the world, right? When you team up with the right people. Exactly.
Well, girls, I mean, I appreciate y'all. I don't think I've ever met y'all before, so it was nice meeting y'all, and thank you for agreeing.
Yeah, of course, it was a pleasure. Yeah. Hopefully, I get to see you both that Tuesday evening.
We better see each other. Absolutely.
I know, right?
Coming up in a few weeks.
I know. Right? Connect there. Maybe we could go and have coffee one day.
I love
it. Good. Sounds good.
We just need Patricia's room. We'll be there for coffee.
Right. Remind me, I'll bring a king cake, or the coffee and king cake.
I'll bring my own pods. Don't worry. I'll bring my own pods. And
look, if you can handle chicory coffee, oh, great.
Oh yeah, I've been to New Orleans several times. Yes.
Some people don't like it. It's pretty strong, but yeah, I love it.
Yes, it has a little bit of a different flavor, but it's fantastic. Yeah.
Okay, so Monday morning coffee.
Monday morning, I'm in.
Okay.
You know what? I fly in Monday morning, so I will. We have each other's number. We'll text each other. I'm flying in from Mexico actually to the conference. So I get in, I think around 10 in the morning or noon in the morning, or noon on Monday.
Okay. So maybe we could do, or maybe Tuesday morning. I have. I'm flying. My daughter's coming. One of my children coming with me. My youngest Grayson, and we fly in. Sunday evening. We'll be in about 8 p.m. Sunday evening. So.
I usually try to do the day before just to settle in, but it was impossible this time. But that's okay. I still will be there. I will be tag teaming between President Circle and Remax.
Nice.
But I will be seeing you all in a couple of weeks. Thank you, Jennifer, for having us.
I look forward to seeing everyone.
Absolutely.
I can't wait. And let's do coffee. I'm serious. If not Monday, Tuesday.
I'm serious too. Absolutely.
Let's do it.
All right, guys.
Bye-bye.